a good day. It is a heavy topic, but there is hope.
Yeah, absolutely. We're talking about people in crisis, sometimes feeling beyond hopeless, but there are folks ready, willing, and able to help. Robin Eisenberg joins us from NAMI along with Dee Brown from 419 for Hope with how you can have a great Sunday and help others at the same time. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. Thanks for having us here.
Absolutely. So we're talking about mental health, and I think during the pandemic, we all kind of tapped into that a little bit more, didn't we?
Yeah.
And you have a new event coming up. Tell us all about that.
Yes, it's called 419 for Hope. It's an anti-suicide benefit. We've all lost so very many people throughout the history of our lives, but most recently, because of the pandemic and everything, as you say, it really drove a lot of people to have more serious problems. So because of how many people we've lost lately, I just thought there has to be something we can do about it. People need to know they're not alone, and people need to know that there's somebody out there that can help, like Robin's group.
At NAMI.
Yeah, NAMI.
We know you guys are providing all kinds of services that is free to people in our community.
Yeah, it's free, thank goodness. Lots of support services for individuals and family members that are living with mental health challenges, and Dee is right. You know, it's a whole different ballgame than it was 4 or 5 years ago. More and more folks are admitting that they need some help, and that's a great thing. Yeah. But suicides are up, unfortunately, so we have to do, I think, a better job with suicide prevention and educating and making sure folks get linked up with services so that we, don't have something bad happen.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And this event on Sunday is all about hope and also doing that preventative work. So talk about what we can expect for folks who head out on Sunday.
Well, we're going to have a fun little event. Cock and Bull has been generous enough to host the event for us. Sarah over there, she's amazing. But we're going to have, from 1 to 7, like you said, on Sunday the 22nd, we have quite a lot of bands coming. Jeff Stewart, Herbie and the Love Bugs, Joshua James, Orlando Finelli, Jeffrey Oliver, you're going to love him too. And this really cool guy named Ryan Roth as well.
And he just might happen to be here in our studio.
Wouldn't that be odd?
Yeah, right? We're going to hear from him in just a moment. But, I love how we're bringing music into this, because I think that is a language that we can all connect with, isn't it?
Yeah, I actually work for a nonprofit called Be Instrumental. We've been in the Toledo area for about 15 years now. We're a music nonprofit, so we specialize in bringing music to children who don't have the opportunity to get it. And NAMI and Be Instrumental are even going to team up to start a kind of like a music through healing program with us assisting them too. So.
How great is that?
That is going to be part of our Creative Expressions program, which we're already doing out in the community, art support workshops. But music, of course, is an art as well. So we're really excited about expanding that beyond just what you typically would think is an art project into something that is a little bit different, but just as effective and just as helpful.
Yes.
You never know what might help one person. May not be the same for somebody else.
True.
But it could help, somebody else, and we got to raise money to help these programs get off the ground. So, is there a cost to get into this on Sunday?
No, we don't like to charge for most events because that turns people away. Everybody's welcome, but there will be a silent auction. A lot of local businesses and artists and whatnot have donated some really cool stuff. And then we're going to have a small raffle as well. NAMI's going to have a table set up too. So make sure if you guys have any need for anything, please go speak to them at their table, pick up the paperwork, and we're going to be there for everybody.
That's awesome. And you can call NAMI anytime.
Absolutely.
But sometimes it helps to have a face, come out, get that information right there. It'll be available for you. So remind us again when and where this is happening.
Sunday at the Cock and Bull, downtown Toledo, from 1 to 7 p.m.
Oh, yeah, and it should be great weather for folks who are gonna, want to head out there. So should have great attendance, and of course, it's downtown.
Yeah,
you can have some fun on a Sunday.
Exactly.
In January.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So we gave a little preview. Who are we going to hear play this morning?
Ooh, we're going to hear Ryan Roth play this morning. He's one of my very favorite local musicians. He's always there to help everybody, and he doesn't hesitate to admit when something's wrong, which is something very important in society nowadays, is to be able to open up and ask for the help we need. So I wanted everybody to see that we have problems too, and we're here for you. And Ryan Roth is always there for everybody.
And it's okay to talk about it.
Always okay to talk about.
Always okay to talk about it. Ladies, thank you so much for coming. Okay, Ryan, let's hear what you got. Take it away.
this morning and the first thing I saw made me question the use of my eyes. The headline read word come from Nashville, Justin Towns Earl has died. I lit my first and I tried to get right, and I watched the last star fade away. The sun come up like it was lifting the world. You could tell it was feeling the weight. Some nights just last longer than others. Some nights sleep offers no rest. Sometimes you're too numb to feel it. Most times it's like a kick to your chest. It's a feeling you get when you're too tired of feeling. The moment you first realize that all day long the world's crawling with shadows, no matter where you hang the light in the sky. And I'm walking through the Valley of the Kings, deciphering the lost books of Craig James, out where those prophets spoke to those who long forsaken hope and resign themselves to fate. I got my fix, but I soon need another. It's only a matter of time, 'cause all along we're creatures of habit. Lately I've been fighting off mine. But all along, you know that's how it goes. So when they bring that final bell, I'll close my eyes and drift off to heaven. Living ain't nothing but hell. I woke up this morning and the first thing I saw made me question the use of my eyes. The headlines read word come from Nashville, Justin Towns Earl has died.